on some in the Afro shop on some products, you can see in the back there are some numbers.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
No.
I've never seen it.
Yeah. On some there's all hair types,
Uh-huh.
and some are for 3C or
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God! You know
I'll
me,
look
I
out
buy
for
my
that.
products because of how it smells.
yeah. But most of the products are for all hair types. But some are for definition. If you have 4C, this really curly, kinky.
Yeah.
And you want more definition, so they are not really frizzy. There are some harder products to hold the curls, like kinky curls. I don't know.
Heat is a no-go.
Yeah, heat's also a no-go for my hair, but
Okay.
I do it. But dry shampoo isn't that great because my hair are always pretty dry. So something that is drying the hair out, which is most of the European hair are getting really oily really quick.
Yeah.
And
So they have
yeah.
dry shampoos.
Yeah, and some products are there to dry the hair a bit, something. So these products I don't use, and yeah.
So this is really important information. It doesn't necessarily have to be expensive for it to be good.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be so cheap either.
Okay. Okay. So find something in the middle.
Yeah, it's something in the middle. Yeah.
I think I'm getting into menopause and I'm losing even more hair. But I was braiding my hair a lot. Then, but it was in high school, using chemicals, a lot of chemicals. And it was a time when we didn't have money. So I would buy some cheap chemicals and do it all myself. And then my hair would sometimes just fall off, all of it, because you're supposed to keep these chemicals on for 10 minutes, but then I think I want it to be straighter and straighter. And so I put it for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And there are times when I had wounds. Your hair would go out like this and it would take some skin with it.
Oh.
And you had patches of burnt skin all over. I think that's how I destroyed my
I also did
the
that.
roots of my hair. Because
Now
after
try
that,
sleeping with that.
it
Your whole
was
scalp is
torture.
burnt.
It was torture.
It's so terrible. Hello everyone and welcome to your favorite conversations, Far From Home Diaspora Conversations. My name is Wambui and
I am the other host, Carol and Wambui.
and we are glad and we appreciate that you've tuned in yet again, and we appreciate your subscriptions, your messages, and some of you I'm even meeting now these days and you recognize us and we appreciate you.
That's so surreal, isn't it?
It's really surreal because these days I have a feeling people know me but I don't know them.
And they know your stories.
And they know our stories, and as you know, our stories are very honest.
Yeah, very
So
deep.
yeah, it's an interesting experience.
It is.
And today we're going to have a very special conversation, one that we've not had before. But before we begin, as usual, we want to thank our sponsors, and we will tell you more about our sponsors as the conversation goes on.
Thank you. And we have a guest today.
Yeah, we do. We do have a guest today. This is the youngest guest we have had so far. And let me say, Anna, we feel honored that you as a young person are willing to come and tell your story. It's really amazing.
Thank you.
And you look beautiful.
Thanks.
How are you feeling?
I contributed to that.
Oh, you did?
Yes. This is my favorite daughter, Anna.
Yeah. I'm feeling excited to be here.
Excited?
Yeah.
That's good. Are you nervous?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Is it it's your first time now, doing an interview or speaking to
Yeah.
a
It's my
camera?
first time.
Yeah.
Wow.
But thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Thanks.
So this is Anna, Carol's daughter. I have met them and I love them as a family. And today we are going to talk about hair. hair as a topic is important for the three of us, and we all have very different kind of hair stories.
Yes.
And I am actually looking forward to this conversation.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Because this is something that I have been very conscious about, raising a girl here in the diaspora in Germany, because this topic of hair is something that can go in very different directions, and also leaving someone feeling like they're not beautiful enough.
Yeah.
And because of how the society sees the issue of hair, our black hair. And, you know, I love that my daughter is so beautiful and she appreciates her hair. And I don't have a lot of it. So I think at this point, I will just remove this.
She has enough for both of you.
Yes, I think she took it all from me. So I think I cannot have this conversation about hair with my headgear on. And I love my headgears. And I don't put on the headgears because I don't have hair, because I'm not ashamed of the lack of it. I just put on my headgear because I love African headgears.
Yeah.
And I started putting on my headgears. I started long ago, but now consistently as a chef, because, you know, as a chef, you have a white, or I always have a white chef jacket on. And although I am African and everybody can see I am African, it's not anything I can hide, I still wanted to have something that is African.
Makes you more African.
That makes me more African.
Yes.
And that for me, or to make this chef, to neutralize
Yeah.
this chef jacket. And that for me was the headgear. And that is why I have them on all the time. But in summer, most of the time, I shave my hair and I completely shave it.
I've seen it.
Yeah, and I have no problem with that. I love myself. It has taken time before I could really be okay with not having hair, because I love long hair. I still do love long hair.
It's a sensitive topic. I mean, you find it historically, you find it in the Bible. It's all over hair. It speaks a lot.
Yeah, as a woman's beauty.
It's your beauty.
Yeah.
It's your glory as a woman.
Yeah. And
But
not having it.
You need a lot of courage. Yeah. But I have to say, whether with your headgear or when you've shaved it off and rocking nice earrings, you can pull it off.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And now to you, Anna. You are also looking beautiful.
Thank you.
So tell us about your hair a little bit. Who makes it? Is it your mom who makes it, or?
I started doing my hair a year ago, or 2 years ago. But before that, my mom did it all the time. And we would sit at the living room and watching Tom and Jerry, and she would dry my hair because there's no sound in Tom and Jerry. So
So there's no story. You just watch
Yeah.
the pictures.
Yeah, because of the dryer, how loud
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Ah.
And how was that experience for you?
it was painful. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a nice way to sitting together, and it was always a whole day doing my hair, once a month or something. Yeah, and then if you have a new hairstyle or something, it is always great to go with the new hairstyle to school, and then everything is fresh again. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice. So it was like a mama-daughter kind of a day for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I really loved those days. In the beginning, it was really, when they're young, she was young and she was crying, and I was trying to be so tender with the hair. But then after some time, it was okay. So we were just enjoying the time together and sitting there just laughing. We love Tom and Jerry. And I kind of miss that, because now you do your hair
Me
on your
too.
own.
but there's not really much time where we can do that. So
Do you think it's the time, or do you think it's the thing that you like doing your hair nowadays, and you like also having your time while doing your hair?
yeah, that's also one point. I love doing it for myself. Yeah.
And what do you do?
I wash them,
Mm-hmm.
then I put in a mask. I leave it in, and then I wash it out and put conditioner and dry it. But I don't use dryer or something. Just let it air dry. Yeah.
Nice. And how do you know how to use for what? Do you watch some YouTube videos, TikTok, and see the latest trends, or is it some of the things you learn from your mom, or
Both.
both?
Yeah, both.
I think her brother said the other day, the things you see on Anna's phone, it's either ballet, hair, or makeup.
Yeah.
and ballet is, I also not talk about this, but I'll talk about it. Ballet is, I know, but it's something, mothers are proud about these things.
And
She
she's
dances
good
ballet.
at it.
She's been dancing
She's
ballet.
amazing at it.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
I talk about it because I'm just so proud, and when I see you dance, I'm just.
That's the reality of mothers. Mothers just have to be proud out of principle. They will be proud of you for walking. They'll be proud of you for breathing, even. Oh, look, my child is breathing. Wow.
Yeah.
But it is beautiful.
Now talking about ballet, because we know that when you have a show, you have to hold your hair back and have this dot. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
How is that for you? Is it easy for you to make that? Because our hair has a lot of volume.
Yeah.
It's not like the European hair that is, straight, and it's just.
It's big hair that defies gravity.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It's pretty easy.
Is it?
I do it once I have them in for most of the time, because when I go to school and then afterwards I go to dance, so I already have them in. It's pretty easy. Yeah.
Wow, nice.
And how do your schoolmates or react to your hair? Because you have different hairdos, and that is the nice thing about our hair.
That's the glory of being black.
We can have this. I cannot, but
even me not anymore, but she
you can hold it. You can leave it like now, just flowing and looking beautiful. Do you hear anything about it?
I do not go with an afro to school because I don't know. I didn't do it yet because I don't know why, but it's the day I wash it, it looks very nice. But when I sleep with my hair, I didn't found the right technique now, so it doesn't look very nice. It looks a bit frizzy in the morning. So maybe I do a half up, half down, or just a bun. Or
why have you ever not got to school with an afro?
I have like 1 or 2 years ago, but it was a time, but not now. Yeah.
Are you scared of the reaction, or?
No, not really. It's just in the morning.
It's too much work in the morning.
Yeah, to make them look very nice. I want to do it one time, and then, I'm going to do it this year. Yeah.
Because I know there's a picture of you in your when I get into your house, right on the wall there's a picture of you with your hair, and it just looks so beautiful. Then you were much smaller. How old was she?
I think she was 6.
Yeah.
Very small, but with really big hair. It looks so nice.
It was air dried. The dryer.
With the dryer, yeah. It was pretty straight.
Yeah.
I used to do that when I was
doing
cornrowing and or plaiting it.
Yeah.
But I'm also learning things about hair from Anna, like hair types and all that. These are things. And she's asking me, Mama, what is your hair type? And I'm like, What are you talking about? African hair. Hard hair. You know, the texture
Kinky.
is kinky. Afro kinky.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know about the numbers. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's relevant for them, for their kind of hair,
Mm.
because I think your kind of hair varies a lot. But I think our hair is mostly is the same kind of a texture, so we never had need to find a name for it.
That's true, yeah.
But I think for Afro-German people, the texture vary from 4C to, I don't know, is there 4A?
Yeah, 4A, 4B, 4C. It is 3A, 3B, 3C.
It's starting from 1.
So where
From
is
one.
yours?
Mine is, I don't know if you can see it, but here is 3C. Then I have some 4A, some 4B.
So you have different.
Yeah, I have some of my parts of my hair are 4A, some are 3C, some are no, I don't have 4C, but 4A. It's varying a lot.
What? How do you know what is the difference?
You can see one is more curly and the other one is
Straight?
not straight, but
More
Not that- straighter, not that curly.
Ah, okay.
So it's about how curled it is. So like 1A is totally straight.
Yeah, 1A is straight, and then you can see some people who have straight hair don't have straight hair. They have some wave.
Wavy.
Wavy. Wavy is then you can say 1C is really wavy, and then some of my friends have 2C. That's curly. Yeah.
And you're in the 3s.
No, 3 and 4.
3
around
and
there,
4.
yeah.
Where did you get this interest to learn about hair?
TikTok and YouTube.
You learn something from these things.
Yeah, we always think they're wasting time.
No, they're
Kumbe
not.
they're learning things.
Yeah, and it's important information to also know.
This would have been my question. Why is it important to know whether it's 2C or 4B or Q?
To know how you can style it.
Okay.
You can when I go to TikTok, I can hairstyles for 3C, and then they show me how I can style them or which products I can use the best.
The products.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Because on some in the Afro shop on some products, you can see in the back there are some numbers.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
No.
I've never seen it.
Yeah. On some there's all hair types, and some are for 3C or
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God! You know
I'll
me,
look
I
out
buy
for
my
that.
products because of how it smells.
Yeah. But most of the products are for all hair types. But some are for definition. If you have 4C, it is really curly, kinky.
Yeah.
And you want more definition, so they are not really frizzy. There are some harder products to hold the curls, like kinky curls. I don't know.
Yeah.
And for 3A curls, you don't need something so hard.
That's why
They
it's
don't have to,
important.
because when you put such hard things like a lot of gel in them, they're going to lay down, and then they are
Breaking?
not breaking, but also more straight because it's too much product.
Too much stress.
Okay.
And then
okay.
they're stretching them out. It's not good.
Oh my God! I
is-
did not know
Yeah,
this.
one-on-one.
I didn't.
One-on-one.
This is really actually really important information, because I think many people don't know.
Don't look out for that.
Yeah, this is why there's this general assumption that black hair is difficult to deal with.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
actually, it's just when you don't
Knowledge.
know things, it's
Knowledge.
knowledge. So me, I'm
Knowledge.
going struggling with the people for 3C products, and I'm wondering
you're
why
4C.
it's not working.
Yeah.
And I'm 4C. So just
I've never
getting
seen a
this
number on
knowledge.
any product.
Me neither.
Yeah, there are not many products with numbers on, but on the pictures you can most of the products in here in Germany in the shopping centers. I don't know where
Yeah.
you can Rossmann or something.
Yeah.
They are most of the time they're mostly for straight hair,
Yeah.
and then some brands make it for curly hair. Also the shampoos and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because I know you have products and products and products for your hair, which I don't necessarily buy all the time. I buy some things, but some things you buy for yourself. Where do you buy your hair products? Here is a quick one to tell you about our sponsors, TDX Media. I've been working with TDX Media for about 5 years now, and this has saved my life, literally saved my life. TDX Media has a way of helping you to optimize your office work. So I am a very chaotic person. My office was looking like you can imagine it. And then TDX Media came and they really helped me to optimize the processes, especially the processes of how I work, what should happen when, they came and advised me. They came and sorted out most of my files and all that, because I am not that. And then my website, it's beautiful because it is being maintained, it is being serviced by TDX Media. And then the CEO of the company, Christian Tiedemann, who does all that, comes to you, advises you, he talks to you, he listens to your needs, and then crafts everything according to how you need it, but adding his professionalism in everything that he does, such that at the end of it all, and he will not use anything he doesn't think is okay for the person visiting your website. So if your photos are not good enough, then he'll not put them in. And that is the level of professionalism that I need when I'm working with someone, so that they just don't do everything I tell them to do. They tell me, okay, it's your website, but it has my name on it. So he will not do anything that is not professional enough. And the other thing is event management. Guys, these guys are so organized. TDX Media is so organized. They have taken control and over. They organize our African festival, which happens every year. So I have nothing to do with it. The first year I organized it myself. I almost went crazy. And nowadays I just get calls, or when we're talking, it's a yes, no, and I have nothing to do with it. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. I love working with these people. I love the way they, present themselves in a way that is, I will talk about professionalism the whole time, because that is what they are. They are professionals. And you see that in everything they do. When they're doing consultations with you, they are very specific in everything that they're doing. You can only be satisfied when you're working with TDX Media. And I'm so glad that have trusted us now to sponsor our podcast. And I've been working with them all this time, satisfied with their work. I'll continue working with them. So please visit their website, www.tidix.de. That's www.tideix.de. Visit them because you'll be doing yourself a favor. Thank you so much.
I can't go to the Afro shop because it's not really near from here. But at the or you can find some things. You have to try out which ones are good. Not all the time. The really expensive ones are always so good. You have to look what is good for your hair.
So this is really important information. It doesn't necessarily have to be expensive for it to be good.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be so cheap either.
Okay. Okay. So find something in the middle.
Yeah, something in the middle. Yeah.
So how do you know, apart from trial and error, how do you know, okay, this is a good product and I'm going with it? Do you also get just this information and go and try out, or do you go and read what's inside? I'm asking because like when I buy products for my face, I go and see, okay, do they have this product inside? Do they have
Yeah.
this? Do they have this? Is this how also you go and look, like, do they have shea butter? Do they have aloe vera? And then you decide?
Yeah.
Or do you take suggestions from people and just try out?
I do both. Sometimes, yeah, it's on social media. Sometimes I see that this thing that in, I don't know the names, but sometimes there are things in shampoos or conditioners that aren't really good for some hair types. So I can look in the back if there are these things in it. And then, yeah,
You don't buy them then.
no.
So that means when you go buying your products, you read everything.
I don't read everything. Most of the things I don't know what it is, but sometimes I look at some things in that I don't want it to be in. Yeah.
Could you give an example of, maybe because someone is listening with your kind of hair, is there like something okay, this is a no-go, you should not do this? Like I know for my locks, for my locked hair, heat is a no-go.
Yeah, heat's also a no-go for my hair, but
Okay.
I do it. But dry shampoo isn't that great because my hair are always pretty dry. So something that is drying the hair out, which is most of the European hair are getting really oily really quick.
Yeah.
So they have
yeah.
dry shampoos.
Yeah, and some products are there to dry the hair a bit, something. So these products I don't use, and yeah.
So anything that will basically dry our hair, it's not good for our hair. It's better for European hair,
Yeah.
but not for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you then look for products with oils, because that is what makes
a lot of oils. Yeah, shea butter is good. Yeah, argan oil.
argan oil is expensive.
Argan oil,
Yeah, it's expensive.
but it's good.
Yeah.
You also take my oil from the kitchen. Last time,
Yeah.
she took a bottle of oil.
Olive
I
oil.
always do my oils with rosemary or
Rosemary oil, yeah.
just different spices and different herbs. So she came, took a bottle and asked me, "Can I have this?" And I was asking, "What do you need rosemary oil for?" For my hair. And then she took the whole bottle. And
Did you ever see it?
I saw an empty bottle later.
Yeah. Yeah.
And sometimes you're also coming to the kitchen and doing some concoctions. You're mixing things.
I'm mixing some oils because some oils, if you buy them on Amazon or something, they are really expensive. So I was looking for rosemary oil, and then I found this match for like 20 euros or something.
So you don't necessarily look or buy expensive oils.
I just take some that are in the kitchen. Yeah, I mix coconut oil with some olive oil or other oils that I just find standing around. Yeah.
And you are telling us this mask the hair. You use them before.
Yeah, before I wash them, I put it in the evening before I wash, or even 2 days before I wash, and then I can really see it. I put when I sleep, I put in a towel or something over my hair, so it doesn't go everywhere, and yeah, I can see the next in the next 2 days or something, the oil is gone.
Into the towel or into the hair?
Into the hair.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. In here in the out.
Your hair looks shiny.
Yeah, it looks really shiny when I put the oil.
Is it oily? Like it has an oily consistency, or is it? How do you find the hair during those 2 days?
Yeah, I normally don't do 2 days because then I will walk around with really oily hair. But yeah, I just go into my hair and my hand is full with oil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, this is amazing information. I never knew many things that you're telling us today.
I've never taken care of my hair like she does. Maybe that's why I don't have hair.
Oh no.
Yeah, because all this information. I go to the Afro shop, I buy whatever product I see there, hair mayonnaise. I've never, looked for types or whatever, oily hair, dry hair. I think Afro shops have the right products for our hair. That's what I think.
Yeah.
So I would not now go to DM or the supermarket here in Germany and buy hair products.
Yeah.
Because I know those are not products for my hair. But I assume in the Afro shop I'll get the product. So I
Although
don't read.
recently they've started selling Kanto in DM. I actually
they
bought
are.
Kanto in DM.
Yeah, but like 2 years ago.
Is it already?
Yeah.
I just saw it here the other day.
Okay.
I
Or maybe because I live in the village.
We also live in the village.
yeah.
No, you go to Essen.
Yeah.
That's a big city.
Yeah. You can buy them. But I started. Really have good products, but they're a bit expensive sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Like Kanto is really expensive. to
it's
be
the
honest.
only brand that they are selling in the M or something that is really for our hair type. So I'm buying those things.
So how often do you wash your hair?
Once a week or every 2 weeks sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes in 1 week I put a lot of gel into my hair for the better buns and everything. But when I don't wash them because in a while they look a bit not nice with the build-ups. Yeah.
But how long should you wash your kind of hair? From what you've learned by now.
I don't know, the whole process takes about 2 hours.
No, I mean like
How
how
often?
often?
How often?
How often?
Yeah.
Once a week? Every 2
Once a
weeks?
week.
Once a week is
Once
a
a
good.
week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So every day is not advisable.
No, I don't have the time for that, and I don't think it's really good for the hair
Yeah.
to wash them.
They dry out.
Yeah, they really dry out. Sometimes I wet them mostly when I don't wash them every week. I take out a week or something. I just wet them, put in some products, some moisturizer, some leave-in conditioner, and then they are fresh again. Yeah.
Okay. I also wet my hair almost every morning actually. It's
Yeah.
good for our hair. A bit water.
Yeah.
And how does your hair care look like?
I sleep, I wake up, I go. No.
They wouldn't be looking like that.
No.
Your hair.
I really I love my hair. But I don't do much with it. I do retouch maybe every 2 months. I retouch them.
You do it yourself?
I do it myself with crochet. And otherwise I don't do anything.
Do you ever go to a hair salon?
No. I wish I would go much often, but doing locks is quite expensive. It's at least 200 euros.
I know that.
Yeah, and I can also do it myself. So
That's a lot of money.
yeah. So should I go and give out 200 euros for something I can do, or should I give out 200 euros in the sauna? It's a question. So I go to the sauna
And you do the self-care.
and do my hair by
Yeah,
myself.
yeah.
And I also love doing my hair. It's for me, it's my day. I take this day, I do my hair. I do my leave-in conditioners. I also concoct my own oils with shea butter and cacao butter and every oil I find. Put them on my hair and just feel good about it. So I actually like the process. It feels like relaxing for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I used to have not like now because they've fallen off, and it's gotten worse now. I think I'm getting into menopause and I'm losing even more hair. But I was braiding my hair a lot. Then, but it was in high school, using chemicals, a lot of chemicals, and it was a time when we didn't have money, so I would buy some cheap chemicals and do it all myself. And then my hair would sometimes just fall off, all of it, because you're supposed to keep these chemicals on for 10 minutes. But then I think I want it to be straighter and straighter. And so I put it for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And there are times when I had wounds. Your hair would go out like this and it would take some skin with it.
Oh.
And you had patches of burnt skin all over. I think that's how I destroyed I also did the roots of my hair.
Yeah.
Because
now
after
try
that,
sleeping with that.
Your
whole
it was
scalp is
torture.
burnt.
It was torture.
It's so terrible. I hear so many things about our hair and let people do, but really putting chemicals, and I see sometimes people putting them even on kids.
That's the advice I used to get.
Yeah. It
when
should
people
be
are saying,
illegal.
she's crying when combing her hair. You can put chemical on. Never.
It's
I said
wrong.
never.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful that hair is.
But would you want
Why
to
would
change
I
that?
want to destroy that with chemicals? But like we said, it's, straight hair. It's beautiful.
It's better.
Those are the photos we see, the images we see about beauty. Anna, do you think your hair is beautiful?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you wish it would be straight? Maybe it would be easier to comb, or I don't know what.
Oh, I don't know. I can't really work with straight hair. So I tried to do hairstyles or something on friends who have straight hair, and I cannot handle. I don't know.
You don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah, no.
This is interesting. So
That's
it's not
interesting.
easier. It's not necessarily easier.
No, it's not easier, but sometimes I just want to cut all my hair off, like mommy, and then just wash them, my scalp really well, and then put them back on.
That's one I want to have once in a while. I also would really love to have that. Just shave everything off, wash it nicely, go under the shower, just feel my scalp.
Yeah.
But then put it back.
Yeah.
And then I also really often I massage the head of my mom, and I would like to have that too. I would like to have that too to my hair, because it's easier when you
don't have hair.
Don't have hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she likes massaging my head.
I think you like it the
I
most.
love that.
She loves it more than you do.
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
Wow, that's such a nice bonding moment, you know?
Yeah,
and to think that we will ruin that with thinking that it's not good enough. I think this is sad.
Yeah, and I'm so happy that Anna loves her hair.
Yeah.
I was putting on weaves before. I was putting on wigs for a very long time. And then I remember there was a time, I think she was 4 or 5, and she was playing. And then she said, I want to play a beautiful woman. I want to play a beautiful lady. And then she went and put on my wig. So what I thought was, that was the moment where I thought, oh, and it was a straight wig, an European wig. So my daughter thinks the only way you can be beautiful
is with this.
And I did not put on a wig after that. I stopped. Because that is not the message I wanted to give her. I wanted her to know she's beautiful. I wanted her to know her hair is beautiful. And at that age, she could not really understand my reason for wanting to put on wigs. That I didn't have hair. For her, I was putting it on because, of course, beautiful. She saw when I dress up nicely and all that, I put on that wig.
So that's the association.
So that was the association of beauty. It was not because, of course, at home, I'm not putting on a wig, you know. So I put it when I dress up. And then she associated beauty and nicely dressed with this wig. And I stopped. I stopped completely. And so now I think it was this year when Anna told me, Mama, you can put on a wig if you want.
She has now done her journey.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I think she has gotten to where I wanted her to get to. Just appreciate herself the way she is. And I love that. Yeah. I really love that. And I love your hair, Anna. And I love it when you take care of it. Like now, you clean it. And I see how you are enjoying doing that. You really have fun doing that. And that's really beautiful.
It is.
Yeah. So that's why I don't care, even if I don't have. I enjoy my daughter's.
She has enough for both of you.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. But I think those are the really nice tips for taking care of hair. Maybe we can have another episode and talk about hair more.
I would love that.
Yeah. Because I've not really talked much, but I found Anna's, what she was explaining about hair so interesting. Because these are things we adults don't know. Yeah. And I'm imagining there are also so many children with your hair type who don't know how to take care of your hair. And maybe they'll see this, or their mothers will see this. And they'll tell them that. Thank you for sharing that with us, Anna.
Welcome. It was really nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I have to do this because this is our tradition. Hot seat question. Just a minute. You can't.
I have to go.
Yeah. Okay. So we have to go. Wambui, our time is up. So we are ending this here. But at some point, we'll continue this conversation.
Yeah. Next time we'll do several hot seat questions.
Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, Anna, for sharing your story with us. And I hope you've learned something too, just like we have.
Yeah. Indeed.
See you next time.
Have a good week.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.